Mikey, you like how good I'm looking, Mikey? Mikey, see, Mikey, I'm looking. Mikey, nice. I'm looking. Hey, Turner, I'm looking good, huh?
You look. Yeah.
I mean, I got that Denzel.
I don't know about Denzel. You look like somebody else.
All right, let me get started. All right.
You know, son.
I'm gonna get started. Y'all let me get started. All right. Yo, welcome to Bleav in Falcons. I'm Ovie Mughelli. You got my co-host Michael Turner, and we have the great, the incomparable, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, and personally, somebody I looked up to and watched film on to try to understand how to play the goddamn position.
All right.
Mother-loving Lorenzo Neal, man. Thanks for joining us on Bleav in Falcons. I'm not kidding you when I told you. I'm telling you, when I was at Wake Forest University, not to say you old as hell, but when I was at Wake Forest University, I was watching your old film, blocking for LT, and using that like frame by frame, how you fit up, your footwork, how you were able to, turn on a dime, hitting two people to get to the safety. A masterclass. Everything you've done is a masterclass. Your career, man, for fullbacks, you helped us understand how far we could go, block for LT. And this other guy, Michael Turner, who's on here too, but just want to tell you, for me and for all fullbacks, hey, thank you for your greatness. Thank you. Hall of Fame is something that we talk about all the time. Right. If you're going to put somebody in, you should be at the top of that list. So I don't know why they're hating on fullbacks, because you had a great career. I appreciate you taking care of Mike long enough to get him over to me so I can do, help him out a little more so we can have a little fun in Atlanta. But thanks for having me on, man.
Oh, man, it's absolutely amazing to be on with you. Ovie, you took care of him. I did a little bit, but you took care of him. I love to watch you play. I know what you were coming downhill. You was giving it to him, baby. You came to do two things on Sunday. That was chew bubble gum and kick ass. And on Sunday, you was fresh out of bubble gum, big O. Oh, hey, you was always coming downhill. So I love it, young homie. I absolutely love it. But yeah, man, just playing the fullback position and just being able to, Michael Turner and LT, all those guys, they get all the glory. We don't. The only reason I came on the show is with you. I don't even know this Michael Turner cat. This guy, man, he's a chump. I don't even. I know you have to carry him on the show, just like you had to carry him in the end zone, had to lead the way for him. I already know Michael Turner the burner. He's round, brown, and low to the ground. Oh, I love that
dude. That's about right. That's about right, man. So before we let Mike talk, I want to get right to, I think, what all the listeners want to hear. Tell me about Michael Turner when he first got to San Diego. Tell me about the Michael Turner that the Falcons fans, because this is Bleav in Falcons, they don't know the San Diego Michael Turner as well. They saw, he did pretty good and got a big contract and made all that money here. Didn't give me none. I ain't get no TV. I ain't get no steak dinner.
You got highest paid fullback. You highest paid fullback. You ain't need none.
Wait. Well, see, I know the old school Michael Turner before Michael was Michael. I can't believe Michael didn't give you none of that 44 million, 60-something million. He gave you something. I know Mike. He slid you something because Mike, that ain't who Mike is. Michael Turner, when he came in the league, he was just a little fat, short little boy, and he just was always looked like he wanted a piece of bread. I used to say, Mike, you hungry? I'd buy him a bread sandwich. I say every now and then I'd give him some Popeyes and some chicken. Because Mike always looked hungry. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Mike was a great guy, a great rookie. He was always on time, always smiling. You never seen him frown, you never seen him mad. But I'm telling you, the little fat boy, he just started getting. He was a choo-choo train to think I can. I mean, this dude exploded into the league. He was unbelievable. LT, Michael Turner, Darren Sproles. You think about the backfield that the Charger had. Each one of these guys made each other better. And I'm going to tell you, I know we joke about Michael, but Michael made LT better. LT knew if he'd go out for a play or two. I remember we playing the Rams. But, Michael, LT go out, Michael come in. I used to tell Michael, get on my hip and don't dip. Let's ride, daddy. And I'm telling you, we was playing. You remember we were playing against them? We were playing against I think we were playing against the Peyton Manning. And they were undefeated. It was the end of the game in Indy. Yeah. I said, Daddy, we're going to run six. I would tell the old coordinator. He'll tell you, my old coordinator, they love me. I used to be able to call in the plays. I didn't want the ball. It was me blocking. I said, let's get downhill, Daddy. Let's go. I said, let's run that 70 power. ISO and power. Michael Turner came on. We came against Indy. I think we're tied up. Mikey went 78. And if he was even, Michael Turner was leaving. Mikey, did you take it to the house, baby? Did you take it to the house?
put me on the map, Lo. They put me on the map,
no, that was a big time play though. You remember? You know the play I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know play, yeah. And it was 84. It was 84. Don't put 74.
I'm sorry. 84. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. See that Ovie? He already knew 84. He said, I'm trying to show him 10.
Hey. Easy. I'm saying 83. I'm going to be accurate. 83. I mean, it might be the book 83.
We give Mike a lot of shit because, he's a short, squatty, high legs, but he was one of the best backs I ever blocked for. And I blocked for some greats out there, Warwick Dunn and Jamal Lewis. And I don't know how or where he got that speed from because Mike is slow. He's our slow back. We had Jarius Norwood, our fast guy, and Mike's a slow guy, but he still outran these DBs. He still outran these linebackers. I don't know where it came from. He's like, look,
he has no stride, and he looks so ugly. Right, it looks like a run like a Shetland pony.
It's like a duck waddling.
Yeah, like a little Shetland pony. Yeah, but they can't catch him. That little Shetland pony, his legs, his stride is so the legs tight. I'm like, legs raw. I'm like, boy, you can't run, but they can't come get him. Little hungry McDonald eating boy, what you want?
Nah, but Mike, I'm gonna let you talk.
I've been fast my whole life. Y'all ain't been watching me. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They brought me. I had speed all my career.
You can run.
When was I slow? Y'all just looked at me and said I was slow.
You look slow. You're not slow. You just look slow. So here's the fun thing, Lorenzo.
Line anybody up. I'll race anybody.
Me and Mike T. College, Wake Forest University, NIU. I didn't know who Mike Turner was.
I'll beat you in college.
You barely beat me in college. First of all, you beat my team.
Press rewind. What happened? Okay, tell me about what happened in college.
I ran the kick return. I'm returning kicks. Low. How I'm slow on returning kicks.
You raced him in college? What do you mean?
No. Wake Forest University and Northern Illinois. We played each other. So our schools played each other. My senior year, I had 4 touchdowns. Mike had 3 touchdowns. So I beat him on that. But he had 42 points. His team did. We had 41 points. So we lost the game. But I was individually better than Michael on that day. 4 touchdowns as a fullback. One of my big runs was like a 56-yard run, a scamper. I was catching the ball. I was running the ball. It was when I got put on the draft board. It was like, who's this Ovie Mughelli guy from Wake Forest out there running, whatever he wanted to do on NIU. Granted, it was just NIU, but still, 4 touchdowns.
That's a big day. That's a good day.
We lost again, but I had 4 touchdowns. You had 3. And I never knew, Lo, that this Michael Turner guy that we was talking about, stop MT. We got to stop this guy. I never knew he'd be my teammates. It's funny how the world kind of just went all the way around. He came back to be Michael Turner and Ovie Mughelli.
Me being big and slow, I'm returning kicks.
I don't know how.
And take him to the house. Oh,
you did. You did. We was pissed off. We was like, how'd you let that little short? We were so mad because you didn't look like a guy who had speed, but you killed us at that year.
Oh, they should have put you on defense, bro, that day.
I played defense in Wake Forest, a little linebacker here and there, but they wanted me at fullback, so I stayed there. It was all good.
Yeah.
That's how it was for me at Fresno State. Because I should have stayed. If I could go back in time, I'd have stayed at linebacker.
Hey,
they
pay more. They don't pay us jack. They absolutely
got paid. We got paid because we would have been the best. Me and you would have been great linebackers, man, because we know how to play with leverage. We know how to get underneath people. No. I would have been like Michael Turner running the ball.
I would have ran you over. I would have ran you over if you was that linebacker.
Man, go ahead somewhere, bro. Mike, Mike, you tried to wrestle me. I used to tie you up in knots wrestling. Boy, you don't act like this.
That's wrestling.
What, Mike?
You 4'11". You 4'11" on the football field.
Michael T, I can't believe you, man. You know what? Mike, when you heard them padlocks, when I put them big soup bones on you, Michael T, come on now.
Yo, but Mike, tell me about meeting Lorenzo Neal, because you had LT, Lorenzo Neal. These guys are already established. They are doing great, and you got to try to insert yourself and prove yourself, to these guys. How was it when you first met Lo and, kind of rookie year, get into the swing of things?
You know what? San Diego was a great locker room. I didn't depend on Lo and LT. You know who was my biggest mentor in San Diego? Keenan McCardell.
Really?
His locker was next to mine.
All right.
And he would give me game. We had people to give him game all around the locker room. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just Lorenzo Neal. It wasn't just LT. like I had Kenny McCarter next to me. You know what I'm saying? Like telling me different things, and like keep my head up. You know what I'm saying? Because it was rough being in San Diego because I wasn't second string coming into San Diego. I was like third or fourth.
Dang, they had you fourth.
Jesse, because Jesse Chapman, but he got and him and Sproles was.
Yeah, Sproles. That's right. Yeah.
Sproles came after me. Sproles was drafted after me the year after me.
Right.
So, but he got hurt. He got hurt after that year. But like it was Jesse Chapman, and it was another Doug Chapman. Remember Doug?
Yeah, but you quick. But those was Jesse was okay, but you came quick. Jesse, you held Jesse off. Jesse held you for a second, but you got there.
Jesse did his thing. Jesse could play. I didn't play my rookie year. I didn't play that much my rookie year.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was inactive most of my rookie year.
You knew special teams?
But
special teams?
I was inactive.
No?
Most
inactive. Okay.
Inactive. Jesse was blown up. Jesse had some big runs. Jesse was going off. And then he got a contract to Miami. Remember?
Yeah, because his toe started jacking up, and Jesse got fat. Michael, but Michael was the guy that you knew that could play. Mike was, he was frustrated, but Michael Turner, he made plays. They wasn't letting Michael leave the building. I mean, so Michael can say that he wasn't leaving the building. Michael could play, and the guy ran hard. You saw him at practice. You saw, but it's tough when you're a rookie and when you're behind a great LT and you got Chapman who it was tough, but he stayed consistent. And but then the next year, I mean, Michael came on the scene, and honestly, dude, he'd run over guys, run through people. He used speed. He could do everything. Only thing about it, he had hands like Roberto Duran. He had hooves. He didn't have no hands. The boy couldn't catch a cold. He was like beating up the ball. So you don't pitch it to him. You just hand it. Okay. Just hand it to him. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm giving you props, bro. I'm giving you props.
Hey, I don't need all that cute stuff. Y'all want me to have the ball? Just hand it to me. Just hand it to him. Just hand it to him. I'll do what it do.
He would do it.
He would do motion, go to the backfield and do all that. Just hand it to me, man. Y'all just make me tired.
Just hand the ball to Pegasus and let Pegasus go.
You ain't lying, because when Matt Ryan was here in Atlanta, Matt was like, Ovie, be ready. I ain't throwing the ball to Mike. I'm gonna throw to you. That's I got a little bit of love there because my hands, yours too, Lo. I got decent hands. Like Julio Jones or Roddy White would give me all this shit about your hands at the ground. I was like, I'm 100%. They let me throw 8 balls. I'm like, yeah, I caught a ball though. I caught a ball. Because as a fullback, I got to catch them. They already got jokes before I've done anything wrong. They're like, you can't catch. You got block hands. So every single day I go to them jugs and I make sure that ball's in the air. I caught it. Because that one time I don't, ball's going to Mike, or going to Tony Gonzalez or somebody else we playing. Right. So I made sure my hands were on Mike.
All I got to say is I got one screen and I took it to the house. That's all I got to say.
No, Mike, me and Ovie gonna give you a hard time, but we know you as a hell of a player.
I know.
When you think about the Chargers, you would think about LT, you had Drew, you had Phillip, Gatesy. If you think about the Chargers now, boom, when you talk about a guy, you'll say Mac, you can say Bosa, you look at Herbert. If you freaking go around the league, you look at Kansas City, Kelsey, you got Mahomes. You talk about, if I talk to you about like Buffalo, Josh Allen. When you talk about Atlanta, honestly, when you go around the league, does Atlanta have a guy or guys that you say are household names that are real? Do you feel when you look at around the league though? Now is it your quarterback? Besides this, now is it the quarterback? What would you say when you're looking at Atlanta? You're going into this year. I know you guys know you got players because you guys follow the team, and you say, man, these guys, if they get it, go. But is there players that people talk about as a household name? And if not, why do people sleep on the Atlanta Falcons?
Oh, great question, man. And I'm gonna be a little biased. You want to go first? Or you go first?
I'll go first.
All right, ladies first. Go ahead.
It's potential to be the guy, but nobody stepped up to be the guy yet. How about that? It's nobody to be the guy yet. It's nobody. Like, we got all the stars lined up. Who is the man? Is it Bijan? Is it Kirk? Is it London? Is it Pitts? You know, who's the man, who's the leader? Like, who's going to step up? Be like, I'm going to be dominant week in and week out.
You tell me.
When he was in San Diego, it was LT. LT was going to be dominant week in and week out. But then Gates grew up.
But it was lights. It was Jamal. But hang on though. But when you say that, it was you.
That came later.
But no. Michael, Jamal was always there, right? Big Jamal was
there.
On
defense. Yeah.
But you had to think. Yeah. But later on,
that's like Grady now. That's like we got Grady. Grady's Jamal. Grady's Jamal.
So who do you guys? So what is it? So Ovie. So what you? So when you're looking at Ovie and you thinking about Atlanta, it's like Mike said. Is it potential? Who is that guy? Who are those guys?
I don't know who Mike's been watching, but we have stars. He mentioned one of them, Grady Jarrett, but the other star that came out, and again, I'm a little biased, but he's a Wake Forest standout, Jesse Bates. First team All-Pro. Jesse, mother-loving Bates, like he's a star.
That was a great star. That was a great signing. Great signing,
and not only a great signing, but the interceptions, the hard hits, just the motivation he gave our team, and the Bleav, because you know the culture of the team. If you don't believe that you can win,
I'm not saying the guys are they're like if you say Atlanta Falcons, what's the name to pop up in your head right now?
Mike Vick, actually.
No,
Ryan.
You mean now? On this.
Okay, right now you say Atlanta Falcons. You know Grady Jarrett's face of the organization. He's been here longest. He's had the highest, whatever. Grady Jarrett's face of the organization.
Right. That's what I'm saying. When we was in San Diego. When I got drafted, LT faced the Chargers.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna build around him.
Yeah.
Even though we had talent all around, LT was the focus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we all emerged with LT. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like Sproles, me. You know what I'm saying? Like we had Drew Brees and Phillip. You know what I'm saying? Jackson, Vincent Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like we all grew up together. So now we need somebody that's like a leader who's going to bring all the Falcons up together. That's what
Don't you think Kirk Cousins is the obvious choice? I mean, Kirk,
Kirk is new. Kirk is new in the locker room. He's new in the locker room.
He's new, but he's instantly injected himself into the team to where he's like, this is my team. They go as I go, because we all know the missing piece has been quarterback for so long. You watched it with Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ridder, great, nice guys, but not great quarterbacks. And we have still been in the running to win the NFC South every single year, the last couple of years, even with terrible quarterback play. If we have good quarterback play, we gonna win it all, man. I mean, with the division, and then we can go from there.
So answer me this question, and here's a guy that I love. I think he's a great person, a great leader, and just an unbelievable man. And as far as play, I don't know. He had one unbelievable year, and I don't know. But compare Carr to Cousins. When you think, I know disrespect. When you look at Carr, think about a leadership. Think about a guy who wants to be great. Think about he come in, he's infectious. He's going to say all and do all the right things. But does he have it? And does your quarterback have it? That's what me and Michael Turner is trying to ask. Who has it? That it factor.
It.
Have you?
And you put my point. You put my point. We got in San Diego. We got 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks in San Diego, but LT was still the focus.
Yeah, you can rely on it.
It wasn't Phillip. It was LT. 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Let's grow up together. He's the focus. He was the it guy.
So does Cousins have it? I'm asking you because this is the Atlanta Bleav. I'm on here outside looking in.
I don't know
because I know the Chargers have Herbert. I covered the nine, and you look at the Niners. You look at here's a guy everyone talking about. Can this guy, Mr. Irrelevant, this quarterback? That quarterback has it. You look at the Niners. You look at everybody can say, "Oh, it's the system." You say whatever.
No.
Jimmy G was in that system, and he didn't take him as far. You look at this quarterback that they have, and everyone's talking about, "Oh, he can't." This guy delivered the ball. You can have the guy, and you can put him in a system, but if you can't operate the system, because some quarterbacks want to hold the ball longer and say, "You know what? I'm gonna go to the second and third read." This guy plays and takes what the defense gives him. Do you guys have that? You look at Buffalo. You look around this league. I just don't know, and I'm trying to find out Who are the real Atlanta Falcons? What are they going to be this year?
I'll tell you, we got Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins is better than your quarterback. Not to be adversarial, but our quarterback can beat your quarterback any day of the week because he's proven it. And the years and age, I think, actually helps him.
Which quarterback you talking about? Which quarterback you talking about?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins over who? Over who?
Over your quarterback. The Chargers.
Over Herbert or over the Niners?
Over Herbert, Chargers quarterback.
Oh.
You don't think so? Really?
Y'all started beef right there. Y'all started beef right there.
Because I'm just saying, I watched the Netflix quarterback special. I've seen Minnesota. I've seen what he's done. I just feel like his talent, again, I feel like the age helps him. The only thing I'm going to say, if he stays healthy, I feel like he's a better option. Again, you have a great quarterback.
Minnesota had a great team around Kirk Cousins.
He did.
Great team.
Yeah.
You have a Herbert that your defense was number 30 in everything. It's giving up 6 yards a run.
Worse
than secondary. So when we're talking about a quarterback and your guy had all the things that they only needed to score 21 points or more, and you couldn't do it with Jeffries and with the receivers and with the core and the defense. I just think that you look at numbers, bro. I can't go with you there. I get it, but I can't. I'm not with you on that one. I love you.
You'll take Herbert over Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
You'll take Justin Herbert over Kirk Cousins.
Is Kirk in a better situation in Atlanta than Minnesota?
Wow. Okay, you want me to be honest? No.
No.
It's a different situation.
I think he is.
Okay. Well, you guys are there. You guys are there. Here's it. You guys are there. Tell me.
We got young studs. I'm saying potential-wise, young studs.
Okay, you look at Minnesota. Look at their defense, what they had. You look at Minnesota. Look at the receiving core they had.
Our defense is good too. Our defense is damn good.
Well, you're now okay. Okay, so you guys believe that there's more talent or more potential. So think about Minnesota 2, 3, the last 3 years when Cousins been there. Do you think Atlanta has the potential to have just as much talent? Or are you saying they're going to grow to it? Because I don't think you guys can justly say 2 years ago when they lost to the Niners and then as far as talent, it's hard to say that your Atlanta team is better than that team.
I'm saying growth.
Yeah. We have potential because if you look at Bijan Robinson, if Bijan could play up to the level of his potential, watch out. You look at Kyle Pitts. If Kyle Pitts can play up to his potential, you better go ahead and just phone home. If you got Drake London who can play, and they had good. Drake can play up to his potential. He's a beast. Our offensive line has already shown that with Tyler Algiers. Before Bijan even came, we had a 1,000-yard rusher who I feel bad for because he was like, all right, I got 1,000 yards. They'll give me all the rock next year. Oh, crap. They brought this back in. But Bijan, that Thunder Lightning we got is serious. O-line, they protected the quarterback better than they have in a long time. Defense had more sacks than they have in like 5, 6, 8 years. We got the potential to be a great team. I think it takes a Kirk Cousins and a Jesse Bates to rally the squad and get them the right mindset. And coaching matters. The coach we have now reminds me of the Detroit Lions coach, Dan Campbell, where
he has
that, I think, that player-coach personality to where he can bring the best out of them. You watch some of the clips the Falcons are putting on, and you watch his hot mic, ways interacting with players. That's the engagement is so much deeper than what we've had a long time. Again, Arthur Smith, not nice guy, but he wasn't doing what our coach now is doing. And I feel like that's going to play a big role in the culture, in the mindset, in our ability to believe just how good we can be. So, Kirk had a great squad in Minnesota, but I think the potential of our squad here in Atlanta is building for a Super Bowl caliber team. This year, I'll be happy we going to win the NFC South. That's a done deal. I'm calling it right now. We win the NFC South. We get into the playoffs. And just that, Mike, you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. We've seen it over the years, anything can happen. Now, do I think we have a Super Bowl caliber team now? No. Are we building to that? Yes.
So you don't believe in Kirk? You don't believe in Kirk?
Oh, I believe in Kirk. He can go to the Super Bowl right now.
Not you. I'm talking about Low.
Low. I see it in his face. He got that.
You don't believe in Kirk?
Okay. So I'm asking you guys, when the game's on the line, is he a game manager or is he a game changer? See, it's a difference between game managers and game changers.
Yeah.
See, Tom Brady, he's a game changer.
Yeah.
You look at certain guys in this league, Purdy, You look at Purdy on the Niners. Everyone wants to say, I think he's more of a game manager. I don't necessarily mean a game changer. But if you watch his numbers, he showed you that he can go win games. You look at guys around Mahomes, game changer.
Absolutely.
You know what? You look around and you say, who is game changer? Derek Carr, game manager. You look at certain guys who's a game changer and a game manager. I don't know, but here's the deal though. You can win with a game manager.
You can.
It depends on how good your defense is. But you gotta have if you need it's a difference between a thermostat and a thermometer. See, a thermometer just measures temperature. See, a thermostat, it regulates temperature. See, I got the hookup, Paul, if you hear me. See, I usually charge for this. I'm giving this to y'all for free. Michael T, you better let I
led you into this. I'm sorry.
Big O. I was getting ready. Now I'm gonna pass the offering plate around in a little bit. I'm about to close, and so that's what I'm gonna ask the Atlanta Falcon fans out there because I understand they want a winner. See, I understand that Atlanta is hungry and saying, can we get back to that dirty bird? See, but I want to know, do they believe they got a game manager or a game changer? See, because a game manager, he can get you somewhere. Yeah. But see, sometimes when it's tough and you're down by 10 and you look at the clock and you got to know that you got to go downfield and there's things that have to happen. Do y'all have that game changer? That's what I want to know, dirty bird.
Hey, it's easy. Reverend Lorenzo Neal, it's easy.
Kirk Cousins,
he said,
with a collection plate.
We'll take the money that jingles. We want rather have the money that folds. No, the answer is absolutely. Hell yes, Kirk Cousins is a game changer. Absolutely.
Okay.
He's not a game manager, though he can manage games and do what needs to be done in order to get us to a W. But he's taken control of game after game in Minnesota. And I've been on the opposite end of that before, playing with Baltimore here at the Falcons. Kirk Cousins is not an average or a good quarterback. He's a great quarterback and somebody who can lead a team to the Super Bowl if he has the right pieces. And I know he had great pieces in Minnesota, but I think the potential that we had, like I mentioned before, can put everything in the right situation to where we're dangerous. Like, people weren't afraid of the Falcons, the last couple of years, and no one's shaking in their boots. Oh, the Falcons is coming. Oh, what they're really going to do to me? They're not afraid if you don't have the most important position solidified. If you don't have a great quarterback and we're trying to win with just a great run game and a defense, it ain't going to be there all the time. But a great quarterback with everything else we got.
So people are afraid. So people are, with all due respect, sir. So people are Big O. They're afraid of Kirk. I mean, because you're a fullback. You're a fullback. Now I know linebackers. I watch games when you come. I saw linebackers say, "I'm gonna make a business decision," and they would just take you. They wouldn't even try to worry about making a tackle.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they knew if they tried to think about making a tackle, you was gonna hurt them. See, you made people make decisions because you was coming downhill. You're gonna run that track, and you're gonna go to your glass. So you have to realize now. Yeah. We knew how to play that fullback position, that the linebacker ain't worrying about the tail. They said, I got to deal with this man.
Yeah.
And because he come. So you mean to tell me teams around the league right now with Kirk Cousins and saying, oh, we got Kirk. So we got to, bro. Come on. I know this. You got to play Homer. You got to play Homer because you in Atlanta. And this is unbelievable. Michael T, I'm going to hear from you, Michael T. You better tell me the truth. Don't make me.
Low. This is what I'm saying. Kirk ain't got to be a great quarterback for us to win.
True.
We got weapons all around. Just give it to them. They can be great. We got big play potential all around Kirk.
So you got great players around him.
You got great players around.
And he's a great quarterback. He don't have to be great.
That does not make a great quarterback. That does not make a great quarterback.
But he is a great quarterback because we've had such bad quarterback
I'm not calling Kirk great. Why is he great? Great compared to who?
What has he done?
Great compared. Great.
What did he do when he was with the Commanders?
He won everywhere he went. But he's not. And there's no disrespect. He's not great. Mahomes is great.
Do you like that?
Brady's great.
Do you like that?
We need tears. We need tears now.
Do you like that, Mike? What in the hell am I listening to? He's not great. Do you know how much money they gave this man?
Okay.
They didn't give this man all this money because he was an average quarterback. They didn't pay him 200 and something. I don't know what the cap is.
Great is MVP potential.
Yeah. Great is not MVP. MVP is MVP caliber. He doesn't have to be the absolute best quarterback.
That's a tier, right? That's a tier. That's a tier.
He's a amazing quarterback.
Is he a top 10 quarterback? Is there 10 quarterbacks?
I'll say top 15. Is he top 15?
That's what. Now you talking, Michael. I'm with Michael. You telling the truth.
Yo, did you guys see what he did? The 2-minute drills, the decision making. He had games where run game wasn't working, and he took the team on his back and was able to make plays, drive after drive after drive. Again, I'm not even Kirk Homer. I like the Netflix show Quarterback. Well, I don't know.
I ain't watched that. He was on there.
Yeah, it was Marcus Mariota, which was it was hilariously bad, and Kirk Cousins, and I think Patrick Mahomes. But watching that Quarterback show and seeing Kirk, seeing his mindset, and just watching the season, the man puts in more work than most quarterbacks around the league.
He's good.
And he doesn't have to be an MVP to be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And yeah, he's older. I get that. But I feel like even Matt Ryan. Go ahead. What you saying?
What you say, Matt Ryan? What?
I said even Matt Ryan at his older age still had the juice.
One MVP.
He got an MVP, yeah.
Okay. Don't start speaking in tongues. Don't get the Holy Ghost on me. Don't get Matt Ryan was way more.
I'm saying why are we putting so much pressure on Kirk to just be this great, you know what I'm saying? Like MVP, like up here, he ain't gotta be up there for us to win. He ain't gotta be up there.
He doesn't.
We got Drake London, we got Pitts, we got Bijan, we got Tyler Algier. You know what I'm saying? We got names across the board. Rondell Moore, you know what I'm saying? Like, who we pick up from the Bears? Mooney. We got players across the board. Kirk just got to stay healthy. Don't get sacked. Throw the damn ball.
All right, Kirk. Like, stay healthy. Like, don't get sacked.
Maybe he got to come with a clutch throw here and there, but he ain't got to be.
So you think
who got random to it? He ain't got Patrick Mahomes. You don't want to be Patrick Mahomes here? You know
I want him to stay healthy.
That's good to know if you guys are feeling that strong about the team because, of course, we understand this.
I'm feeling that strong about the team.
That's good to know. Kirk. Because it's a quarterback-driven league. We all understand that. But you got to have a team. If you want to win, that's why the Niners can win. They got good defense. They got other weapons.
Okay. What is Purdy then? Is Purdy MVP? Like Purdy versus Kirk. Who's better?
Ooh. Honestly, I would take Purdy.
Oh, come on now.
Oh. Okay, if Kirk,
but here's the thing though. Here's the deal. Go look at the clutch moments with Purdy and look at Kirk. You got to realize Purdy, even though everyone said, "Oh, he's Mr. Relevant, the last pick in the draft," the dude plays the system. See, here's what happens.
He running that system. And
here's what guys don't do. So you could put great talent in that system, and they'll try to hold. So, for instance, the quarterback that they drafted first pick went over to Dallas in the trade. My point is this though. You drafted him. The Niners drafted him. He was supposed to be the first pick. He can play. He's going to push Dak Prescott. They trade him. He's a way better athlete than Purdy. He's faster, stronger, can throw the ball further and everything. But what happened to him? Why did Purdy beat him? So I'm saying Purdy knows the system. See, you can get guys that can say, okay, I'm not going to hit the first read, second, and third, and they held on to the ball too long, sacked. Because Purdy takes what they give him, that's what makes him an MVP type of guy. And because he operates the system, because there's a lot of athletes that are better than Purdy. Yes. But that's why I'm saying that's why I said I like Purdy way better than you guys as quarterback. I'm not saying as a man, but I like him as a quarterback because he goes and takes what the defense and he takes what you give him. That's what makes him great. When you look at him, he beat Mahomes head to head.
Y'all prove my point. What's special about Kirk Cousins? Is Kirk Cousins special or he runs the system well? Wherever he's at, he's running the system well.
He's system quarterback, but
thank you. So we're gonna put him here in a great system to be better than Purdy.
Yeah.
But you had that system in Atlanta, and you had that system in Minnesota, and you had better receivers in Minnesota.
No,
you had running backs in Minnesota. You had a guy that could catch the ball out of the backfield in Minnesota. You had all these things in Minnesota. So when he was in the system at big situations and crucial times, Kirk Cousins would. You guys saw it in front of your eyes. He couldn't even squid.
I hear your point. There are lots of Falcons fans that feel the same way. I won't say lots, but there was concern when they gave him that money because of that exact reason. But and obviously the GM, my boy Terry Fontenot, friend of the show, he believes that Kirk can not only be great, but to be great in the system that we have here in Atlanta, like Mike said. So whether you want to call him a game manager or system quarterback, in the system that we have, he can be a Super Bowl caliber quarterback.
Right.
That's what they're betting on.
I'm pulling for him.
Yeah.
I'm not hating. So I think you guys think I'm hating on him, but I'm gonna tell you right now. You guys hear it here first. Hear it here first. He won't be there for 2 years. The quarterback you guys drafted, listen to me. I watched the kid from Washington. I know Coach DeBoer. Let me tell you, this kid that you guys drafted, let me tell you, he's there to replace him. He will not start for 2 full years. I'll make you guys that bet, and I'm gonna come into Atlanta, and you guys make me. Okay, I'm talking now. I'm not, you know, I'm say that.
We got bet online.
Kirk will hear you. Don't say that. You tell him that he's getting all 4 years. You tell him all 4 years.
I ain't saying for
you. You know that young boy. He's hungry. He can throw the ball. He can, and listen. I watched him at Washington. Coach DeBoer loved this kid. This kid has it. I'm telling you, Kirk will start this year, and let me tell you right now, next year it's going to be a quarterback controversy, and they're going to be fighting for the. I'm betting.
I can't believe you.
Y'all brought me on the show. You brought me on the show. When I'm gonna sit here live to you. Hopefully, I do neither one.
We went through this. We lived through this already with Phillip and Drew.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. How that
it's
turn
a matter
out?
of time. So you saying it's a matter of time?
We knew Phillip was it. You know what I'm saying? We knew when Phillip, we knew it was it. He had to wait his turn. Drew, you got your chance. You know what I'm saying? Get you 2 years. They look for an excuse to get rid of Drew to start Phillip.
But if Drew doesn't get hurt, do they trade Phillip?
No, that's the excuse. Drew was gone regardless.
I mean, Drew did okay for himself though.
60 million. What Phillip get? 60 million?
He did okay for himself.
No, that's about as a top five. However they did it, you know what I'm saying? The numbers.
Right.
It's 60 million invested. Drew was going regardless.
So you prove my point then. So Michael T, you proving my point, and you proving my point. So you saying Kurt's gone in 2 years anyway?
No.
What you saying is? What you saying?
No. So you know, I wouldn't say Kurt's gone. Again, Kirk, sweetie, Kirk, you're good. We love you. You're here for 4 years. Is what we need him to think because you want him playing with the intention that this is his team, and it is his team for this year.
It is his team. It is his team.
And next year, too. Because I don't think Penix's going to be ready in 2 years. Now, if Kirk plays terrible this year, which is not going to happen with all that money they're giving him, then yes, it'll be a quarterback controversy. But Kirk ain't come here to play terrible. He ain't practicing the way he practiced to play terrible. There's going to be no room for a quarterback controversy because you've seen these rookie quarterbacks. How many of them are ready to play day one, year one? How many succeed the way you want them to?
And you know what? And that's Kirk's job to keep the controversy out of it. You know what I'm saying? He know he got this guy behind him.
Yeah.
Play
Chomping
good.
at the bit.
Yeah. No, just play good, do your thing. It's no controversy if you just play good.
Then what's good?
Don't feed into the media bullshit. You know
okay, so with that being said, fellas, so what's good enough for not to feed? So tell me what's good for him not to be looking over his back. So since you guys are saying don't feed it, what is the number? Give me the number. What does he have to do? 10 wins?
Well, 11, 10. 10 wins. 10 wins. We did 7 with Marcus Mariota and what's that other guy? Freaking Drew, not Drew. Desmond Ridder.
You guys got this. You guys got the schedule. Can we go through the schedule before we get off here? Because
San Diego on the schedule. LA Chargers. My bad.
Can we go through the schedule if that's possible and probable before? Because I know we were running a little long. This is I got to come back on. I love this. This is great with you guys. I got to come back on. Big. I need to talk with the folks. Let's go with the schedule, and I'm gonna go against you. Hey, listen. So all the Atlanta Falcon fans, it's Lowe versus these two homers. And we're going to see at the end of the year, and we're going to see who picks the wins. And I'll go first, and you guys pick, and we'll do this. and you guys write it down. At the end of the year, I'll come back on the show and say who told you so. I'll even take your listeners out to dinner and drinks on me. If you guys beat me, you guys will not. You guys can take 10 of your favorite fans. I got a 2,000. I'll give you guys. It's little money now. But I got a $2,000 budget. You guys take the guys. I'll fly out there and your fans. If you guys beat me, about who's going to have closest to the record. Let's go.
All right, first game we got is going to be September 8th against the Steelers. Steelers Falcons.
Home or away? Where's the game?
It's going to be home. That's the Steelers is first, the Falcons is second. So we're home, right?
Yeah, we're home.
Yeah, we home. So home game September 8th. Steelers. We beating them.
I got the Steelers in a close one.
Okay.
So that's one loss for you guys.
Okay. Falcons.
So write this down. So make sure Mike and T make it short.
We got this recorded. We recorded this. Okay. Eagles Falcons. Second game.
Where's that one?
Eagles Falcons.
At Philly.
At Philly. Yeah.
That's another L.
Wow. 2 L's.
Yeah. 2 L's. Okay.
That's a win. All right. Chiefs Falcons. We gonna lose that one. Chiefs Falcons next one.
Where's that game
at home?
Chiefs Falcons at home. I got Atlanta.
Against the Chiefs?
Atlanta Sunday night?
At home.
Oh, okay.
Because you're 0-2. Here's the deal, guys. You guys played this game. You're 0-2.
Yeah.
Everyone's already you're in disarray. Kansas City's coming. Kansas City thinks it's a layup game.
Prime time, right?
Okay, we're recording this. All right, the next one.
All right, next one. It's going to be Saints Falcons at home.
I got Atlanta.
Yeah, we got
me too.
So I got you guys now 2-2. So you guys we're all different. So that's the first one we agreed upon, guys. That's the first one we agreed upon.
So we're 2-2 in September.
Yeah.
That's what mine is. You guys are going against me. It's you two against me.
You're wrong.
Bucks at home.
Falcons Buccaneers.
Dusty Baker.
October 3rd. At home for us.
Oh. I'm going to Bleav it or not, I'm going to take you guys.
All right.
Okay, all right.
That's a W as well. I'm going with that.
Okay.
Falcons Panthers, October 13th. We at the Panthers.
In Carolina.
In Carolina.
I like you guys.
No, the Panthers are horrible. We're beating them both times.
Okay, what's the record now? 4-2?
You guys know what I said. You recording it.
Yeah, you count it up, Mike.
Seahawks at home.
Who?
Yeah, Seahawks. Falcons.
I'm going to go Seahawks.
Oh,
all right. Okay, I see.
Okay.
No, they ain't beating us. Falcons, Buccaneers.
In Tampa.
I say we might lose one. We only lose against one team one time. That's the Bucks.
Tampa wins that. Tampa wins that one. I got and my only asterisk is I got Seattle. I'm nervous about that one. That's the only question mark.
Okay.
Cowboys, Falcons at home.
Cowboys.
Ooh, okay. I think we beat the Cowboys. They're in disarray every year. Falcons, Saints.
Where's that one?
At the Saints.
New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans.
Okay.
All right.
We go to next week.
We win that too. Falcons, Broncos in Denver. Mile High.
In Denver, Mile High. I'm taking Denver. Altitude.
Right, we beat them too.
You don't know
Chargers,
who
Falcons.
is.
What?
Where?
Who's Denver quarterback?
Denver's quarterback? I don't know they had a quarterback. Who's playing quarterback for Denver?
It don't matter.
And Chargers. You said Chargers?
Chargers, Falcons. Here we go. Chargers, Falcons. Who you going with, man? Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
We on Denver. We still on Denver.
Where's that game at?
Oh, Denver. It's going to be in Atlanta. In Atlanta.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Is it though?
I'm taking the Magic City before the game.
Yeah, I got to go. I got Chargers because I believe in hardball.
All right. Hardball.
I got the Falcons because we're going to win. I believe in us winning. Falcons, Vikings. Falcons, Vikings. We're going to Minnesota. Okay.
Kirk can't win this. Kirk can't win the
Cousins coming home, man. We're going to win that one.
Minnesota. Keep going.
Oh, my God.
All right. Then we got the Falcons, Raiders in Las Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
Yeah, I think we might lose that one because Vegas is not good for that away team, man. They get too
Giants come up.
We might lose that one. New York Giants, Falcons. Have you seen the Hard Knocks Giants? Giants is crazy.
I like Atlanta.
Yeah, we beating them. Then the Falcons, Commanders. You like
that? We go to Washington.
Going to Washington.
Who's quarterback getting Falcons? I mean, with the Commanders? They got a guy?
No, I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah.
What's the name? Number 2 pick.
Give me. I'll take Atlanta.
Yeah. Okay. Again, the Falcons Panthers. We end in with the big old W. Panthers ain't beat nobody.
Yeah. Okay. So what was that record? So the only one
you got us like 8. You got us like 8 wins. That's it.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. You won't win. I'll get it right now. Dinner anywhere you guys want to go. You won't 9 is the max. You guys will not get 10 wins. 9.
Ooh. Okay. Good. We getting 10 wins. That's easy.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the deal. So I take you guys to dinner. If you guys lose, you guys take me.
Done.
Easy. A healthy Kirk.
Yeah. If Kirk is healthy. Kirk has to be healthy the whole time. If Kirk ain't healthy, we ain't getting 10 wins.
Kirk can't. This schedule right here. Kirk can't beat these teams.
Listen, you should be. If Kirk get hurt, you guys should even be happy because maybe your number 2 is going to do better. Oh, too soon.
No,
too soon.
Maybe.
Too soon.
Maybe. No. Maybe. Who knows? But before we get you out of here, Loke, I know you got to go, and we got to go in a little bit too. I need you to talk. I know
September's tough.
September is tough. But before we get out here, Loke, I want you to talk to the people about the fullback position and why you feel like it should be mandatory that every team has a fullback. Because if they get rid of us, dropping left and right, the Falcons just got rid of Keith Smith, our fullback, and they ain't replacing with nobody. They just going, oh, we don't need a fullback. We'll use a tight end or a fat tailback or a skinny lineman. Talk to the fullbacks out there because you got some young college and high school fullbacks look up to you and want to hear about the state of our position.
Yeah, this is a state of the union that needs to be talked about around the league.
Let's do it.
Michael Turner. See, Michael, I turned my voice and I've changed now.
Yeah, right.
We're in a serious situation
corporate
here.
Corporate low.
When you think about the fullback position and what it has done and how it continues over the years to last, it's one of those, I think it's the last of a dying breed. I think when you look at analytics and numbers, and you look at WARP and you look at baseball and the WARPs and beyond replacement, all these different analytics, what numbers have done, they have built in a place to escape for the fullback because number says, oh, you don't have a fullback, go 3 wides and 4 wides, let's spread everyone out and let's go high tempo. And so you took away the fullback. So you made the game less physical, but now you made it more of a finesse game. And so that's why you don't have a lot of fullbacks. That's why I like teams like the 49ers, fullback. But what do they do well? They run the ball. They're physical. They get downhill. The Chargers, what they're going to do, boom, keep a fullback on the roster. They're going to be physical. Hardball, going to get downhill. Boom, make them physical. When you look at Atlanta, I mean, not Atlanta, but you think about Baltimore when they had Big Ricard, who's 300 pounds and big fullback, and they were physical, getting downhill. The Ravens with Ricard. When you think about physicality, you have a fullback. And so when you do that, what happens is the other teams that are finesse, they get lost because they're used to playing finesse football, and now they can't wear and tear. And that's why the teams with the 2 backs and the Niners and those 2-back teams, I think they start to take precedent if you have a good defense. But to fullbacks out there that want to make the fullback position great again and make fullbacks great again, how do we do that? It's by heart. It's by determination. It's by being physical. It's like playing the game like you and I played it. Oh, here's the deal. When we went in the game, because we played with anger, we knew that, hey, look, they were going to go 12 personnel. We knew that they wasn't going to go 22 personnel. They were going to take us out of the game. We knew we had a limited amount of plays. So what did we do when we went in the game? We said, I'm going to put my stamp on it.
Oh, yeah.
You put your name on it. So that's what fullbacks need to do. Every time you walk on the field, you put your name on it. You sit there and you say, I'm going to make you apologize for even stepping on the field against me. Oh, so that's how you do it. Because if you don't do that, they're going to keep phasing us out. See, I remember being in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And my teacher, Mr. Cole, said, we're going to have show and tell. And he said, we're going to bring whatever your favorite fruit or vegetable is to school, and I want you to tell stories about it. And I remember my grandma that night, I told grandma one of the house schools because my mom and my father was working. And I said, Grandma, we got to bring our favorite fruit or vegetable to school and tell a story about it. And I remember grandma said I had to stay the night with my grandma because mom and dad was working. And She said, son, I'm going to give you this old onion. And she put it in the bag, and it was just old onion. I said, onion, Grandma. And I remember the next day going to school, and I already knew what my grandma told me about the onion, and people went up and they bought strawberries and cherries and bananas and peaches and talked all these great stories about their fruit and vegetables, what their favorite and why it was so good. And I went up and they said, Lorenzo, it's your turn. And they watched me go up there and I pulled out the old onion. And it still was shady, and people start laughing and say, what are you going to do with this old onion here in his hand? And I said, the onion, it's one of the disrespected vegetables in the food. But let me tell you something. Everybody say, onion, it makes you cry, onion. But when you want a good hamburger, you got to call on that old onion. When your mama make you that good old stew and that good soup, you got to call on that old onion. See, the fullback position, when you want that good lead draw, when you want to run ISO, when you run a one power, you got to call on that old fullback. We just like that old onion. Only that old onion.
Let him use you. Let him use you.
Say that, Lo. Say that. Yo, we gonna leave with that because you can't top that, man. Before we leave, again, thank you, Lo, for coming on. 16 years,
love you.
2 All-Pros, 4 Pro Bowls, 5,000-yard rushes. Like, you are the fullback GOAT, man. And to come on here and to bless us with your presence is much appreciated. Me and you both got the chance to block for Michael Turner. We're going to give Mike some roses, man, because one of the baddest tailbacks I blocked for in my career. You saw him. I saw him. And he was one of the – I hate those guys don't follow the fullback. I hate tailbacks don't follow the fullback. I done laid my body out, laid the linebacker out, and you want to bounce it outside. I have to worry about Mike bouncing outside. Right, Mike came right there.
Michael coming with you.
Yeah, so
I trained him well. Hey, Ovie, I trained him well for you.
You did. I appreciate that.
I trained him well.
He got to Atlanta, and we had a thing. It was 500 pounds of fun, man. Mike 250, I'm 250. We both out there just laying out people, man. So, thank you so much again. We ain't gonna hold you, but we are gonna have you back on sometime.
Hey, let's do it again. Let's do it again, guys. Cheers. That bet, 9 wins. No, I see you, Michael T. I got you.
Maybe bye week. Do like the like, you know what I'm saying, like the where we at, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Where we at?
I enjoyed it, guys. You guys are the best, man. I really enjoyed it. You guys got a great show. Kudos to Kirk Cousins. I'm pulling for Atlanta. I hope that both these teams that we represent, guys, do well. But you guys do a great job for the Bleav Network, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you, brothers. Be good. Cheers.
Absolutely, man. Thanks, Lo.
I'll let you, Lo.
See ya.